Hi guys, welcome to Guess 2 Cents YouTube channel. On my channel, I talk about personal finance and career development. For today's video, I would like to discuss with you why having debt is not such a bad thing if you know how to manage it properly. By managing my debt properly, I was able to pay off my student loan in less than 3 years while making a profit out of it. For today's video, I'm going to share with you how I did it step by step. Then I'm going to share with you the reason why I decided to go with this route. Last but not least, I'm going to share with you when I think it is too risky to choose this methodology. Alright, so right after I graduate, I have a student loan of $30,000, and every month I decided to make a payment. A minimum payment required by the bank is I auto-pay the amount, while at the same time I would diligently saving an actual amount on the side to invest into an inexpensive, diversified fund that track the total US stock market. After 2.5 years, I was able to grow my portfolio more than the amount that I owned with the bank and was able to pay off the whole amount. Not only that, I was also be able to keep the profit and continuing to grow my money until this day. As a very risk-averse person, I choose these methodologies because of 3 reasons. The first reason was my student loan had a lower interest rate compared to the average rate. So when I started out, it was 2.97%, and because it is variable, so it was from 2.97% at the time I graduated, and till the time I was able to pay off the whole balance, it was 2.9%. Yes, it was risky for delaying paying off my student loan. However, that gave me an option to put the money into an investment that had a higher return than my cost of borrowing. The second reason why I was able to feel confident about choosing this methodology because I knew what I was doing. Even before I put my money into this investment, I already have an experience with gaining by buying this investment during college. So I knew that I was putting my money into a low risk, inexpensive investment that allowed me to grow my money steadily more than the cost of my borrowing, which is 2.97%. Now, the last and probably the most important reason why I was able to sleep at night, guys, it was because at the same time I put away money to invest, I also steadily built my emergency fund that allowed me to cover 6 months of living expense and student loan payments. So even if my investment doesn't work out, or if I lose my job, or I lost my income for some reason happen at work, I will still have a fund that allow me to cover the temporary setback and allow my investment to grow and allow me not to sell my investment at the price that I don't want. Now that you understand the reason why I decided that was the right approach for me, I also want to share with you when I think it's a little bit too risky to decide delaying paying off the debt. I think it's really risky if you decide to delay paying off the debt when you have a loan with a high interest rate. Now, what is considered to be high interest rate? It really varies among us, right? What considered high to me might be considered low to you. But if you notice, the average return on the stock market is around 7%. So personally, I think any loan that above 6% should be paid off right away because there is no guarantee that the stock market will return the investment 7% every year. It's the average return. So some year you will get more than 10%, some year it will go lower than 0%. So if you are paying a student loan with more than 6%, you might just better by paying off the loan as fast as you can to save money on the interest rate. The second reason I think you shouldn't consider to delaying paying off student loan if you have no idea what you are doing with the investment that you're going to put the money in. Say for example, if you have a friend who come to you and say, "Hey, let's open this business because I have a great idea." That sounds awesome, but does he have a track record about previous success with any business that he does? That he have a sale number? That he have the profit number in the past 3 years or 5 years of the business? So asking yourself this kind of question will allow you to evaluate whether or not you want to take that kind of risk. That is it, guys. Thank you so much for listening today. When it comes to managing the risk of your debt, there is always two questions that you want to ask yourself. Am I understanding what am I doing with the money I'm going to put in the investment? And what if this doesn't work out? Do I have a backup plan in order to cover the cost of my debt? If you be able to answer that two questions, that will allow you to take on more risks and see the other opportunities. In the meantime, I highly recommend you guys to take a look at my article about the power of early investing in your 20s. Until the next video, I'm going to share with you step by step how to build a portfolio that is low risk, low cost, and allow you to grow the money along with the US stock market. Thank you so much.